Montreal International Airport. Montreal International Airport. Valid from D11 at 0000 Zulu until D11 at 2400 Zulu. Wind 180 degrees, east north.
Hello, Nick here. Doing a video on a couple of JRC NRDs. JRC NRD 515, 535. This one obviously has the factory memory unit, and I have a factory speaker, and it's a 2-position speaker, so that's really cool. So I can hook both radios to this and then select which one I want to listen to. And it's got all these high cut, low cut, medium cut, sideways cut, you know, all that garbage to make it sound different. I'm not sure I can really tell the difference, but maybe. Anyway, so these radios are really cool, and both in their same way. So like this one is a little bit older, kind of like an analog with a digital display. I mean, it's got the separate megahertz tuning dial, and then this one is more like a DSP radio. And this one has some really cool features, like a fully adjustable bandwidth. You know, you just twist it. I'll show you all that stuff. It's really cool. But anyway, while we're here, let's just finish fooling around with this one a little bit. So, let's see here. So you got all your modes, bandwidths. So there's an auxiliary one, and there's no filter in this one for auxiliary. It's empty. So I've got those 3 bandwidths to choose from. You can pick your AGC. It's got passband tuning, volume, and then this delta control. So it's on off right now, and then you flip it if you want to use it. And I really don't know what that does. I mean, it's probably in the manual, and I probably read it at one point and I just forgot. But anyway, it's got it. And you can tune up or down by just hitting that button. RF gain. And this knob is really cool. So in USB, it's a BFO. So let's listen.
Wind 110 degrees, 5 knots.
Or maybe I gotta push a BFO button or something.
Cloud at 16,000, ceiling 3,000 broken, temperature 22, dew point 18. Envelope, time 0000, wind 200 degrees, 5 knots.
Oh, this one acts like a BFO, I guess.
Temperature 22, dew point 15.
Okay. But this one, all right, so if we get out of here and just go to, see it says BC tune, that's broadcast tune. So if I go down to the medium wave band, so like 1080 is a strong station. So go to 1080, put it on AM.
Almost $2,000, like I said, less than one place, and a little over $1,000 in the other.
Now watch the meter. You can peak the signal using this, but only on the AM broadcast band. So I'm going to twist this and watch the meter.
Wait a minute, I want to make sure I understand. So one store was $2,000 more expensive. The other one was $1,000. And you didn't. I mean, this was just the first price you got from Flourish for Less. You didn't even have to negotiate.
All right, so this one's peaking.
No, I didn't ask them. I didn't even tell them the price.
Call it at 11 o'clock.
Hey, talk to us about.
So let's go up to 1310.
Hand off
Now McDaniel out of the
All right,
pistol,
now watch
going
where
left,
this one
nice and cut
peaks.
back at the line of scrimmage, and he's hit hard there and dropped for maybe a 1
See, this
yard
one
gain by
peaks
James
on the other
Brady.
side
Third down and
at
short.
1 o'clock. So this broadcast tune knob is really cool for the broadcast band.
3rd and 2 at the 40, pistol formation again with McDaniel, the tailback. Mordecai hands it.
And it's got a noise blanker. It's got an attenuator. You can hook up an external VFO. So that's interesting. I don't know nothing about that. And then monitor. I don't know nothing about that either. And then the memory unit. So let's see here. So you can arm. So there's a 25. I think it's 25 positions. And we're on channel 8 right now. So it's off. And when I turn it on, when you hit this, so either you can select presets or manual. Manual means the radio's working. If you push this, the green light lights up to let you know that you're working from this unit. And then if you've got one programmed in, like, so I've got that programmed in on 5.
Early 2022. That's the entire body of cuts.
So you do all that. You can you select from your memories, and if you want to store one, you get it where you want it, and then you hit this, and it stores it on that station, and it'll overwrite what's there if there's something already there. But if you want to tune, just listen to normal radio, you have to turn that off, and the green light goes out.
45-40, breaks the tackle to the 30. TJ down the left sideline. He's going to take it all the way in for 57 yards.
Jalen Thomas and Marcus Bryant absolutely plowed over.
All right. So yeah, so this radio is way cool, and this one is cool in its own right, and it's more the DSP stuff. So it's got the more modern type features. So if I turn the volume up, I have to hit the selector to come to this radio. Oh, before we lose gander, see this broad bandwidth control. Watch, there's a little orange light that'll light up there. See that? I can dial down the bandwidth. So if it's all the way counterclockwise, this is off, giving you the full value of the filter that you selected. You can select your filters up here. Bandwidth, wide, same thing. So you can take each of those filters and drag them down, make them smaller. Now my auxiliary filter on this one is really super wide for like broadcast listening. I don't think the narrow doesn't work. Only the intermediate and the wide. So that's really cool. And this one has the ECSS feature, which is Exalted Carrier Selective Sideband. I think that's what it stands for, where you're basically listening to broadcast stations on sideband, one or the other, upper or lower. Memory channels, AGC, on, off, slow, fast, whatever. Then it tells you here what you've got. So bandwidth, wide, AGC, slow. Oh, then your tuning rate. So tuning rate. So there's an arrow. See, it moves to. So if there's nothing, I think it moves. Well, that's the finest, and that'll move that one, and then that'll move that one. And I think it might change if you change the mode. So we're in upper sideband. So let's go to AM. Go down to WWV.
Standards and technology. Radio station
Wide. So let's drag that down. Filter out some of the noise. Or if you had some other stations on either side of this one that were real close, you could filter it down, narrow that filter down. Then the ECSS lights up. AM, see the AM stays lit, and then the sideband that you've selected will will light up. So we're on upper sideband, lower sideband, off. And then keypad, type it in and select either kilohertz or megahertz. And then you can, all your memory stuff there too. You can also tune with these arrows here. Volume, tone, RF gain, notch. See that it lights up to tell you if you're actually using that function. I think it does the same for the pass band. See, it lights up there too, let you know. And this one, so if you're dead center, it's off. But if you go either side, come on, that's the way the pass band is, because you can go left or right of your signal, of your pass band, I guess is what you call it, the signal you're trying to get. Then this is just the level for the noise blanker. So you can select between noise blanker 1 and 2. It's probably wide and narrow or something like that. Then you can select the level of how much input that gives. Squelch if you need it for FM. It's got a timer. And it's got all these other functions here. So they have these are dual functions. So there's a clock. So if you hit this, then you can do this, and you have a clock, and you can scan your memories. Other stuff. There's an attenuator. Yep. So, yeah, this thing runs great too. These are both really cool. So let's see. Let's go back to the other one.
The ball with 15 seconds left in the half.
Boy, it is nice to jump.
It's 7:30 p.m. Central Time, Dallas. I don't know how much we're gonna get here. Oh, there might be something on the 49-meter band, so that's at 6,200 going down. I think that's Radio Havana.
El gobierno y el movimiento indígena de Ecuador firmaron actas para sellar precios de los 10 temas del diálogo que ronda ya los 60 días. Las conversaciones entre las partes iniciaron el 13 de julio en cumplimiento de uno de los puntos adoptados en el acta por la paz que puso fin a 18 jornadas de paro nacional. El momento y el control de precios fueron las mesas técnicas a concluir sesiones entre representantes del gobierno y líderes de organizaciones indígenas y campesinas. El diálogo
So we're on wide. Let's try auxiliary.
espera de respuestas desde el ejecutivo.
Hear how wide that gets?
El Ministerio de Salud Pública de Cuba reportó 18 nuevos casos de contagiados con la COVID-19 y ningún fallecido en la última jornada. En su sitio web, la institución sanitaria indicó que se encuentran ingresadas en vigilancia 104 personas. El número de pacientes activos con la enfermedad es de 116, de ellos uno en estado grave. En tanto, la cantidad de altas médicas en el fallecidos desde el inicio de la pandemia se mantiene en 8.530.
Desde Mi Habana.
Still a little bit early to get all the stations that are normally broadcasting. And usually around, at least here in Dallas, 8:30 p.m. They all start lighting up, and then throughout the night.
Le preguntaba incluso cómo hacer lo que el ciudadano
We'll go a little bit below. So remember, we've got to click this to go down to the next lower megahertz 5, really. So this goes down about that far.
Same plane, so you're missing a lot of signal. It just basically, most of it just passes right through you. T3A05, when using a directional antenna, how might your station be able to access a distant repeater?
This must be Ham Central, or they got some like ham-based program here.
The answer to this one is B, trying to find a path that
But you guys
signal
will
to the
fall
repeater.
asleep trying to listen to all this. So let's just hit this and go up. 5,800 sometimes. Yeah, might be oops, sorry, might be a little early for that. 1550.
I wish for this upcoming year to be more satisfactory for us.
Let's see if we can get.
Sagrado y como la colección de todas las leyes dadas por Dios.
So that's working pretty good too. But yeah, I like these JRCs a lot, and you know these two are way different from each other because, like I said, this is the old school analog with a digital display with the separate megahertz knob, and this one is like a true like a DSP, I think is what it is, where it's all computerized inside. So, and then they had one more model after this. This is a 535, and then they had a 545, which supposedly had even more tricky stuff on it. But I mean, this radio right here, get anything in my shack, you know. I mean, there's a Drake R8B. And this thing runs as good as that one does. I don't know, I kind of like the Drake better. I like the analog thing. And Drake has sync. While this does not have sync, it does have the ECSS, but you can do ECSS on the Drake. It just doesn't call it that. You just select the sideband, you know. So, but still, it's a great radio. So, all right. So just thought, show you all that. This is JRC Day today, so we got that going on. And that's it. So thanks for hanging out. See you later.